Welcome to what is it?
Good
Mythical More. Also not sponsored by Tide Pence.
We're going to be looking at
There you go.
AI logos for businesses. And then trying to figure out what the business that business is in.
Yeah, like we fed it a business type and asked it to make a logo. So you're gonna have to guess what business we fed it.
And we're gonna get all of them right.
Yeah.
Because it's that kind of day. But first we're gonna tell a 10-word story. Italians creep up
On
Swiss
people.
because
They
are,
judgmental.
but
That
doesn't
mean
that
they're
bad.
it
Just
means
that
they
have
interest,
and
susceptibility
for
the Dutch. When you take two words, that's how you end it.
the Dutch.
I thought that it was one word in my mind.
Italians creep up on Swiss people and they are judgmental, but that doesn't mean that they are bad. It just means that's all y'all can keep up with.
all-
I know, we were going fast.
They
They have
they're susceptible
to the Dutch.
to something is susceptible to the Dutch.
World affairs is one of the things that we're talking about today. And
Okay. I
the
think this is
Swiss
gonna work.
And the Italians.
It's really dissipating.
Because of the way that we have to be prepared for these dinners with dignitaries.
Of course, I already have this over here that everybody thinks is a stain.
Every weekend, dinners with dignitaries. I wish I hadn't signed us up for that club. Because it makes me anxious about the weekend now.
I know,
'Cause
trying
I'm
to
like,
impress him.
What dignitary is going to be at this restaurant this time?
I got carpal tunnel just from rolling noodles in my spoon.
Yeah. It's ugly. It's real ugly.
And I can't do it with the other hand. You know, it's awkward. You know, it's like you get really good at doing it with one hand, and then you can't do it with the other
Well,
hand. It's
because
like,
in some countries it's offensive to do it with the other hand, and one of the dignitaries might be from that country.
anything that you do with one hand as a child and children, if you're listening, good. Just start alternating hands early
Great
on.
for your brain, actually.
Alternate hands early on. You know,
Start brushing your teeth with the other hand.
start brushing your.
They say that. I saw it on TikTok.
There you go.
And then a dignitary backed it up.
You know what I've started doing? I've started brushing my teeth the opposite route. So like my
route?
entrance one day, it was my exit the next
Oh,
day.
slow down. One thing at a time, man.
But I got to switch hands now too. Yeah. I'm growing as a person, Rhett.
Well, you know, I'm
Yeah.
growing as a person because about 3 years ago, I started a route. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. You got to hit every tooth, man.
Some people don't have a route. Now I have a very specific route.
Let's see the first picture. Oh wow! Look at that logo.
Water ladders.
So
They make ladders to get out of pools.
this is like a.
Pool ladders.
I don't know. It looks like an ocean. So that's a tumultuous sea. That is not a pool. So it could be a wave pool. So it's like wave pool exit company.
I think it's a regular pool ladder, but they're trying to make pool ladders seem as exciting as they possibly could be. Do you know what I mean?
What if this is like fish heaven access company?
Fish heaven.
Like that's right?
You know, fish think that heaven is above them.
Right.
You know, what they're like? Sometimes they jump into it,
Yep, and they just go right back.
and then they're like, sometimes Oscar,
get a glimpse of it.
Oscar goes up there, and
never
everybody
comes-
who
right.
leaves never comes back.
They get pulled out. Sometimes God pulls them out with a string, and they never come
And
back.
then the ones that do come back have a crazy story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I could barely breathe. It was nuts.
Mouth probing.
It's like I was getting so much air. That's what heaven's like.
Are we close?
Yeah, we're
Well, what is the name of the company?
Pool Ladders Inc.
Fish Heaven Access Incorporated.
Okay, let's see what it actually is.
Slippery ladders.
Have you seen that video of the grandma trying to get on the boat?
Apparently everybody else has.
Hold on, let me just give me a second.
So what are you going to do? They're going to watch me?
No.
Watch that?
Yes, that's what happens now. I show you videos, and they have to go look it up.
Slippery ladders, huh?
Grandma boat.
Why would anybody want to buy a slippery ladder? I guess that you get down quicker.
Look.
What are you filming me? Granny's first on the boat.
You just went straight in the ocean, man.
Like, woo.
She like sat right between the boat and the dock.
She thought that the gap was like a step.
I don't know what she thought. Granny, I don't know what Granny thought.
She was just like,
I don't know
what?
if Granny thinks anymore, honestly, at all, because
I mean, she was just like,
the
one
next thing
step.
that happens in the video is when somebody says, she can't swim.
Arms didn't go up or nothing. It was just
Nothing. Oh, gosh. I watched
man.
that at least 20 times in a row last night.
When it's your time, sometimes, you just embrace it.
She wanted to go to Fish Heaven. Granny did.
You might
ladder.
notice ladders also has some interesting things going on. And I guess what
Ladders.
we did was we
2 hours, yeah.
asked ChatGPT for a logo for slippery ladders, spelled it correctly. They came up with this, but then they also gave us like descriptions of the company.
Good.
So it says, this is a logo for Slippery Ladders, a company taking an innovative approach to climbing solutions by making ladders with lubricated rungs. The logo combines modernity, playfulness, and a sense of safety and reliability, perfect for the brand's identity.
Yep. A little safe, lubricated ladders.
And why is it that they get spelling so wrong?
I don't know.
I say they, it, them, I don't know. All right, let's decipher the next one. Oh, that's beautiful. Kind of monochromatic brain on...
Brain blankets.
It's a brain, it looks like it's tablets, like different... Is it like, if you have an iPad with like a cover on it?
No, but they're nicely folded blankets. Well, no.
Sheets.
No, why?
Smart sheets.
Why are they so folded, though?
Smart stacks. And then there's, okay, so obviously the blurred part is the words. At first I just thought it was clouds.
I don't think it is blankets, right? Because it wouldn't just be folded.
It's 4 words.
Is that, what, is it cheese?
That's not, like a sliced cheese?
No. It's weird. It does look like it would just be like a case for something.
Could it be books? Like
No.
weird books?
Why would they make books like that?
Well, I mean, why do they spell ladders with 2 R's?
I don't know how the letter thing
So
works.
is the word brain in it? Like, can we look under the...
No, I don't think we can do partial reveals.
I will
it
say, like,
smart?
the two, like the brain and then what's underneath them. Well, that's not very helpful. Represent the company name, which is kind of the game we're playing.
Brain
but-
blankets. But they're not
Well,
blankets.
what's another, like you would
Mind.
use a brain as a symbol for
Thought. Smart.
Mine.
Yeah, you're in the right territory.
Think blankets, thinklets.
Can you give us a hint about what the brain is on?
It is sheets.
Okay, all right.
Smart bed.
But it's not. So the word isn't sheets then.
Yeah.
I say it's sheets. I just want you to acknowledge that.
You did. Are you happy now?
Yeah, I actually feel really happy right now.
But you're saying it's sheets, but that's not what it's called.
Correct. I'm saying that's a brain and sheets.
Linens.
And those are not the 2 words.
Smart linens.
Brain maids. They clean your brain. It's like an app that cleans your brain. Wipes it clean.
Is it a type of part of a sheet, like a comforter?
Laundry.
Or is it like linens? Bedwear?
Oh, it's linens and brains. You know, like linens and things. You checking email?
Linens and thinks.
Stevie, we give up.
looking at me, huh?
It's okay. What do you do to sheets?
Well, you can stain them.
In
I
this,
can
in
stain a
this,
sheet, boy.
in
Remember
this
that time I peed at my
logo.
mom's house?
Okay.
You fold them.
Just a few
Okay.
months ago.
Yeah.
Smart folds.
That's the closest. I think we'll end there.
Brain folds.
Fold genius. Now look at the text underneath.
Perfect cheese.
Perfect cheese. Perf Teddy.
Perf Teddy
Perf Teddy cheese.
Hey, have you heard that new album from Perf Teddy Cheese?
Perf Teddy cheese.
He's awesome.
Perf Teddy. I like Perf Teddy.
Perf
That's
Teddy
a good
Cheese.
name, right?
You want to go with me Friday night to see Perf Teddy
Perf Teddy cheese. And why does the top line of the E gets longer with the more E's that are added? Perf Teddy cheese.
Fold genius.
I don't ever want to forget that. That's a username at least.
Yeah.
Perf Teddy cheese.
I think this would make you.
Cheese mail.
If you have trouble spelling, this should make you feel great because however AI works, these computers have trouble figuring out how to piece these words together, how to piece these letters together to make words. Like,
Right.
it's kind of fascinating. I don't know why, but it's fascinating.
Well, you told me that it was because they interpret text as symbology.
Well,
And then they just
that's
but that doesn't make sense.
In the early days,
I don't believe when you told me that.
No. In the early days, when everybody was freaking out about the AI art, like last year, and it would just put squiggly lines in places on like.
Oh.
That was like artist names being. That was different than words. I don't know how it does the words.
This one's very inviting. What's the description?
The design is clever and visually appealing, capturing the essence of the service's skill and precision with creative imagery. The fresh and clean color scheme of light blue, white, and a touch of green symbolizes freshness, cleanliness, and innovation.
When I get to a hotel, the first thing I do is check and see if the she's are perfecty. You know, it's like, and we get out of there if they're not.
I mean, sometimes I get under some perfity sheets and I feel like I'm trapped, you know?
Yeah.
You got to kick out the bottom of a
If the
perfect.
thread count's too high.
If the she is too perfety,
yeah.
you got to kick hard to get that foot out. This is a good one. I like it. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I guess they're folding sheets.
Okay, this is a company that finds your lost socks. I know that.
Sock burglar.
No, sock finder.
Well, but it looks like a burglar. Is that a mask? So
Oh, they find the person who stole your socks? I think it's just a detective.
sock detective.
You're close.
So it's lost.
You have established what the business does,
Okay.
and
I think
it's not sock detective though. It's sock something else.
Sock seeker.
but it's got Steelers in it because those. Not only is it
Yeah.
a burglar, but those 3 stars are from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Right. It's a Pittsburgh-based business.
Pittsburgh Sock Steelers.
Oh, actually, that's kind of interesting that it has those little things because they do have. Is it Steelers? Is it Sock Steelers?
No.
Sock Steeler Finders.
Stolen sock finders.
It is in the
Find your socks.
it's in the realm of a detective. It's just
Clue.
no, it's a
Investigator.
profession. Okay, yeah, and
Sock dick.
Private sock investigator.
Sock dicks.
Private sock.
A dick is a private eye.
okay. No,
Dick Tracy.
it's
No, that's
it
just his
kind
name.
of doesn't fully make sense, but it's still in the same genre. What is this sock doing? Oh well,
Standing up straight. It's full. It's full. It's full of water, maybe.
It's a stiff sock. I mean,
This is not a Perf Teddy sock. I'll tell you that much. That thing's hard as a rock.
stiff sock investigators, and you don't like what you find.
Yeah. The stiffer the sock, the better the
You're
time.
so
You don't
close.
want to. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to find out the answer to that riddle. Well, I mean, he has a burglar hat on. He does. And he's got a mask. So why is he a investigator?
Stevie, what?
Yeah, it's confusing. And what's more confusing is that ChatGPT decided that it could just live on its own without the company text, which is Sock Spy. But this is just, it does not have text that says
Sock Spy. That's
Spy.
where the like kind of burglary thing.
Okay.
a company that offers.
Leaves?
Yeah, the three
What?
leaves.
Mint?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't say. It says it's a company that offers innovative trackers for socks. The design is clever and playful, featuring imagery that captures the essence of never losing a sock again with a fresh and tech-savvy color scheme.
I was thinking it was very tech savvy.
I think the leaves are like he's hiding in the bushes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Spying. All right, give me another. Yes. Actually, no.
So we've got a key, and then this is somebody that helps you figure out what your Wi-Fi code is once you forget it.
Wi-Finder.
This helps you break into someone else's Wi-Fi.
That's cooler than. I mean, this is similar to the one that we just did in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Spying on people's Wi-Fi networks.
This is an aerial view of the Pentagon if it were a hexagon.
Okay.
No, what's the main object featured?
A key.
Okay.
A key, but then there's a Wi-Fi symbol.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Oh, it is?
Oh, ignore the
Well-
Wi-Fi symbol.
No, I mean, it's about a key,
It's locksmiths.
and I said it was similar to the one that we just.
Oh, lost key finder.
Yeah, there we go. And what would you name this company?
Keysters.
I'm going to pass on this one. I don't like the design.
Okay, let's see what it's called.
Never lost keys.
KYS.
Never lost keys.
All right.
Never lost.
Kais.
So basically, but it's a key that has a transponder in it.
Yeah.
Basically an AirTag.
Let's pass. Next
Yes, it's an innovative company that produces smart keys with tracking technology. The logo embodies the essence of security, innovation, and peace of mind, featuring sleek, modern designs that highlight the key's advanced tracking
Be
capabilities.
a cool T-shirt.
Yeah, no. Now
Oh,
this right
okay,
here. This is
okay.
it. So we've got someone running through some stanchions. This is like, it's not a finish line though.
It's more like,
And it's a queue.
it's sort of like, this is a company for someone to go stand in line for you.
Yeah,
Red, you got it. Q, get it? Mm-hmm. And it's called Q.
close.
I queue for you.
Yeah. Use Q in a Q's in the name.
Q for you.
Cuties.
That's good.
Cuties.
These are all great. Not it, but
Q boys.
Q quickie. Q
Gang.
Qbert. Q.
Cool guys.
skip Q.
Thank you.
Skip Q.
Skip Q.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see another
Go
one.
stand in some stinking
Oh,
lines.
now
That
we've
one
got-
was that logo was good. Like it
liked
was
it.
like
Logo was
not
decent.
bad.
I mean, I knew what the business did.
It was like a good app thing. Okay.
So this is a ceiling fan that
Makes your room smell good.
I think it's a potpourri fan.
Yeah, it's a ceiling fan. It's a type of capsule you put on your ceiling fan to make the room smell better.
It's an air fan freshener.
Yeah. You're all over it.
Is it the word fan?
Fantab
No.
Smell.
What does
ceiling smells.
okay, what's another
Smirculator.
word for smell?
Scent.
Okay. And then what does a fan do?
Rotate.
Scented swirlies.
Scent. What?
Spinning scents.
Close.
Spin centers.
No.
Scent spinners.
Scent and spin.
Scent and spin. That's it.
Scent and spin.
That's it.
That's an insult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. David Rogers said it to me, flipped the bird to me and said, sit and spin one time.
Right. Yeah. And I never forgot it.
That is a much better name than Scent Spin, but also look at what it did to these letters.
Let's see it, guys. Here we go. Scent pin.
Scent pin. Scent pin?
Ceiling.
But we gave it Scent Spin.
Oh.
That's just
Scent spin.
That's just
that's just
what
how it's
happened.
spelled.
Ceiling
Oh.
fans.
Scent pin. All
You
right.
got ceiling fans, right? I like those. That actually seems like something they should sell.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of scary. They can make
A little thing you put on the. Of
logo.
course, it probably makes it off balance or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It appeared to me.
I had-
there. You didn't look at how
No.
many miles there were and how far we had to go.
I just kind of felt like
You felt.
that I could get there and get back.